October 26th, the shrine of the first flame. The wind led them through the mountains again to a place older than any map. By midnight, they reached a cliffside carved into jagged black stone. At its center stood an ancient shrine, half buried beneath roots and burnt leaves. Tails' scanner flickered constantly. Energy readings are unstable. It's like the whole mountain's alive. Knuckles brushed his hand along the cracked walls. Strange symbols glowed faintly beneath the dust. Circles, spirals, and crowns. This wasn't built by echidnas, he muttered. It's older. Way older. Rouge pointed toward a pedestal in the center. That looks like an altar. And if I'm not mistaken, she smirked faintly, that's where a crown used to sit. Amy stepped forward carefully. So this is where it started. Tails opened his notebook. The pages filled with research, notes, and the coordinates from the broken radio. According to the readings, this shrine marks the origin of chaos energy, not the emeralds, but the flame that birthed them. Knuckles frowned. So the king wasn't just a spirit, Tails interrupted. He was the first being to touch that flame. Amy looked horrified. And it changed him. Tails nodded. It turned his body into energy and his mind into memory. He became the first immortal, but not the last. Every time October comes, every fire we light, every candle, every lantern. He swallowed. We remember him. That's how he stays alive. Rouge crossed her arms. So the more people celebrate Spooky Month, the stronger he gets. The ground rumbled. From deep within the shrine, a red glow began to pulse, as if something under the stone had just woken up. Knuckles shouted, "We've been here too long." But before they could run, the walls themselves began to whisper. Voices, hundreds of them, echoing through time. The flame burns, the crown turns, and the month returns. The shrine floor cracked open, revealing a pit of fire below, not orange, but deep crimson. In the flames, they saw flashes of the past, a tall figure holding a torch, a crown melting onto his head, and a voice crying out as the sky turned red. Amy covered her ears. "Stop it! Stop!" The voice in the flames grew louder. The hero was born of the flame. The king was made of his shadow. Tails froze. Wait, the hero? It doesn't mean the king. Rouge glanced at him. Then who? The answer came as a whisper through the wind, faint but unmistakable. The first runner. Amy's eyes widened. Sonic? The fire roared higher, and in its reflection, they saw him, Sonic, standing at the edge of the crater far away, the red crown pulsing on his head. He raised his hand. The ground shook in answer. Tails shouted over the quake, "He's not the king's vessel. He's his successor." The flames twisted into a tornado, shooting up into the sky and forming a beacon of blood-red light. From somewhere above the clouds, thunder rolled, but it wasn't natural. It was laughter. Rouge grabbed Amy's arm. "We need to go. Now." As they fled, the shrine began to collapse behind them. The fire's voice followed, echoing across the valley. "The new king runs toward Halloween."